In this video, I want to address God mode. Let's jump in. Hey everyone, I'm Rassi Star and welcome to another video. If you're interested in seeing more videos all about Fallout 76, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss a future upload. I also have an awesome Discord server all about Fallout 76. If you want to join that, the link is in the description. So, God mode has been in this game since like day one, and it started with players accidentally getting themselves in God mode, and the result of that was that they couldn't be killed. So when this first sort of came on the scene, it was just a PvP issue, and 9 times out of 10 it was accidental, but there were players that purposefully would get themselves in God mode and obviously they couldn't be killed, and PvP just turned into a fucking disaster. I used to do PvP and I used to enjoy it. I never did it sort of competitively or anything like that. I used to just have a bit of fun. But it became a fucking mess. And I haven't done any PvP for quite some time, 6 months probably, if not longer. And it's mainly all because of God mode. God mode has sort of evolved and moved on from just being invincible and not being able to be killed to players now exploiting the stacking of chems for infinite damage. Players are able to now kill the Scorched Beast Queen in just a matter of seconds because of exploiting, the stacking of chems and bobbleheads and all that sort of business. And they're able to do 20,000 damage with their weapon, which is just insane. And it's got to a point where I will no longer launch a nuke in a public server, because what's the point when there could be a player out there that just go and join Scorched Earth and kill the Queen in 2 seconds, and everybody's time is wasted, and it's just a mess. So I only launch nukes in my private server now with people who I play with, because they're not going to exploit things like that. So it's also moved on from that in terms of people use XP boosting items like leader bobbleheads to stack XP boosts to be able to level up much faster. So people are using this to level up mules and all that sort of stuff, and that doesn't hurt the game and stuff so much. But when the legendary run is introduced with patch 20, with the battle pass or season pass or seasons or whatever you want to call it, and we now have players already at rank 100 out of 100 on day one, it's a bit of a joke, and Bethesda now really should be looking at banning these players, because it's unachievable to get that, because you have to earn a lot of XP. And I think Bethesda, by putting a repeatable XP challenge in the game, have kind of shot themselves in the foot with this, I guess, because they know that God mode is out there. They must know, enough videos have been made about it from, I know Tier's been banging the fucking God mode drum for months and months and months, and like SH Games has made a video, Enough Survivalist has made a video. I mean, there are lots of other YouTubers that have made videos about God mode, most of them highlighting the like the bad side of God mode, but then there are the glitch channels and all this sort of stuff that are also bringing attention to God mode just by showcasing how to do it. Now Bethesda should be paying attention to this, and they should be patching it. Now with patch 20 they released some patch notes saying that they have addressed an issue that could result in a player becoming invulnerable after dying under very specific circumstances. So this refers to the traditional method of just being killed in PvP and accidentally landing yourself in God mode. Now, there are other methods of getting yourself in God mode, and players purposefully go out there and purposefully put themselves in God mode to use these exploits that I have previously listed, like the stacking of chems for infinite damage, the stacking of XP boosting items like leader bobbleheads, not only to level up, but are now apparently using it to achieve max rank in the legendary run. So Bethesda, hats off to Bethesda for patching the original thing, but they need to obviously address the bigger issue, which is God mode in general. And God mode in general happens when players are turned into ash piles or goo piles. and this is what needs to be patched. I know SH Games in his video, I will link that video, and I will link Tia's video as well down in the description if you want to go and watch those videos. I know SH Games said about patching ash poles and goo poles. Now Bethesda have patched the ash pole and goo pole with the queen, so the queen can no longer be turned into an ash pole and goo pole, which I believe previously stopped players being able to loot her. So that's been patched, but now they just need to make it so players can't turn into ash poles or goo poles, and when they die, they just die, and you know, their bodies stay there and they respawn, and that's it. And then that would, from my understanding, that would then resolve the god mode issue. But who knows if they're ever going to do it. But I think with them leaving this repeatable XP thing in the weekly challenges for the legendary run, I think they've kind of shot themselves in the foot, and they need to remove it, to be honest, or they need to very quickly patch the ash pole and goo pole thing. And I'll tell you what else they need to fucking fix. They need to fix adrenaline, because adrenaline is just fucking broken. And from my understanding, I believe covert operative is broken as well. I'll put a community post on my YouTube channel addressing, you know, what people thought of the legendary run and all this sort of stuff, and about the brokenness of the adrenaline perk. And I've had a couple of people comment saying that covert operative is broken as well. I've not experienced that. I mean, I've not played a huge amount, but from what I saw, it seems to be working okay. But if you've experienced issues with covert operative, let me know down in the comments. And also, I want to hear from you guys about your thoughts on god mode. You know, if there are players out there that support god mode and you support the use of it, I want to hear your thoughts, and I want to hear your reasons behind it. And you know, and I want to hear from those players that disagree with it as well. So let me know down in the comments. We'll have a decent discussion. I don't want it turning into some kind of, you know, I'm right, you're wrong, all this sort of business. I want a discussion about it. So if you're interested in that, hit me up down in the comments. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, and if you want to see more Fallout 76 videos, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys out in the wasteland.